I'm on my way to the Santa Catarina factory, and they make terracotta tiles. I'm getting some for the steps. I'm hoping they have large ones. Normally they don't do them, but fingers crossed I can get bigger ones, because I have made those steps bigger. I just noticed driving along here, this road, the land is still flooded from the winter storms. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, just sitting there. Agua, agua. Look at that. But they're not overly impressed. Mind you, they don't grow anything there. Oh look, there's a heron just there. Look at this. They do all sorts of things. The Santa Catarina tiles I'm getting are for the steps. The owner has graciously shown me around and just gone through the process. It's fascinating. These guys are preparing the clay and making the tiles, and they make all sorts of shapes and sizes. Really good. And all of these tiles are made by hand. Look at that. Here's all the frames they use. So they actually have a other land where they extract the clay, and then they process it here and turn it into the clay that they can then make the tiles with. He smooths them off, and this chap then does his finishing. Huge process. Loads of guys working here. So apparently the tiles in the heat of the summer take about 2 weeks to dry, but in the winter they can take up to a couple of months. And this guy over here is preparing the wood for the furnace, which they've got going down there at the moment. They do chop all this wood by hand. Apparently this furnace, I believe he said, there's 30 cubic meters worth, and they're getting ready to do some new tiles in there. There's a real hive of activity in here. And there's another furnace over there, which is 27 cubic meters. Really interesting. Really interesting. This company's grown since the last time I was here. Many years ago we bought some Santa Catarina tiles for a patio we were doing, and they've expanded, and they're just doing really well. Real traditional company. All handmade tiles. Excellent. Excellent. Anyway, got my tiles. I'm going off to get them ready for laying on the steps. Okay, so we've been busy bunnies. I was doing the shuttering here on this wall. We've just got to put the top bits on. I've just been, while I was out getting the Santa Catarina tiles, picked up some more screws, And so I'm now going to take off this pillar. We've poured this one. I'm going to quickly take this off, see what it looks like, and then I'll possibly render it, and then tomorrow get on with this staircase, Santa Cruz tiles, as I've said. Right, so, and then of course, I don't know if I mentioned, I'm putting these up the sides and on the risers and the stone cladding. Yeah, it's going to look good. Just want to get this done, completed, out of the way, and we can move on to the next job, because I've got quite a few jobs that we started that we've had delays on due to things that go on. So yeah, it'd be good just to start now ticking things off and finishing them. And meanwhile, inside we're doing some rendering and we're just fixing around the windows. I'll quickly show you actually. We've poured some concrete here for the secondary wall we've got to build, and we've done this, we've just closed this in the doorway ready for the final render. So slowly but surely, here's Kevin, Mr. Swim Shark, what is it? Swim fin, yeah, check it out. Does need to dry a little bit more before we render it. What we got, a pillar. So this is what it's going to look like. As we go up here, somewhere like that. Here's a test. Oh my days. Okay. That's probably more fluke than luck, or fluke than skill, to be fair. Well, by the time I glue these up a little bit, but oh my days, that's literally, I've got to show you that again. I'm amazed myself. That's literally spot on. Good. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to render this pillar to match this pillar, and they'll be painted. And then we're going to do this. Let me show you. Stone cladding. Get over here so you can see. Get rid of that. This is going to go up the wall, pretty much to match the other, and we're going to put them up the riser like so. Oh, I don't think you can see, I'm all the way down here. This is going to go up the riser like so, and then we'll have just an offcut. It'll be like that, something like that, but with the 50cm tiles that I've got. They're quite nice. Yeah. A little bit of hickledy-pickledy, and we'll get there. Yeah. Up the top, the tiles. Yeah. I think that will look nice. Okay, a fresh batch of sand and gravel delivered. So we can pour these pillars tomorrow. There's our tiles. Somehow 3 have managed to get broken, which is not good. Yeah. Right, okay. Just going to let that pillar dry. Tomorrow I'll render that, and then I'll start cutting the Santa Catarina tiles for that. I'll dry lay them first, get them right, and then we'll stick them down. So here, Kevin, our friend, who, as I mentioned before, I was a bit blasé about that, but Kevin not invented, but developed a swimming aid, and it's called Swim Fin, and yeah, quite an achievement really. I believe he got an MBE for his services to teaching people to swim and stuff like that. So we've got a very important person here working for us, but he likes rendering, so he's here helping, and I must say he's doing a very, very, very good job. I absolutely hate rendering, and in this wall, showing the scaffoldings here, but this wall was horrendous, and he's fixed all up there. All that's going to be covered. We just got a little bit more to do there, but yeah, it's looking brilliant. Yeah, very pleased with what he's doing. Well, I'm not always very pleased, but I always give credit where credit is due. Okay, here we've just been fixing the ends for the windows, and through here before we continue. Probably tomorrow we'll continue up there. This is now fixed. We've just got to find some levels on the bottom, and a level across the top at some point. But yes, cracking on. Sun's going down, I'm going home. Tomorrow's another day. Oh, while I'm here, I have this spooky thing going on right now. I don't know what it is. Now, some of you may know that I have had some funny experiences here before. Heard voices, things have moved. Came in here once and there was a light wobbling backwards and forwards over there, which was bizarre. But in the last couple of weeks or so, I come in here. Now we always leave this light on, because if I turn the light off, it doesn't show, but it's quite dark in here, so I have it on all day. It's only like a 5-watt bulb, and I leave it on. But earlier I came in here and only Kevin and I were here, and it was off, and it's actually turned off at the switch here. And I asked Kevin, did you turn the light off? And he says, no, I didn't even know where the light switch was. But it's happened about, I don't know, 5-6 times now. I come in here and the light's off, and I haven't quite fathomed how it's being turned off or who's turning it off. Rather strange. But it's happening quite a lot in the last couple of weeks, and I've got no idea why. I'm actually quite happy with that. Once that's rendered, and we've got the cladding on it, and the terracotta tiles down, that is going to look fabulous. Right, I'm going home. Nature is amazing. Every day I cycle past here, all along the road here. These are growing, and they look so nice. Yeah. Just thought I'd show you. Everybody's cutting their grass. I need to do that. 15.7 million views. Actually, I told a lie, 14.7. Still pretty damn good. Hey. Got some timber for shuttering the pillars. I've decided that using old pieces of timber are a pain in the arse, so I just bought these. They were relatively cheap, and got a new toy. Right, anyway. Okay. I'll meet Cristina. Gonna have a quick beer and possibly a burger. There we go, just letting that set. Cut back any excess foam, spray the water on to stop it expanding too much. And then we can undo that and then we can cement it all in, put the conduits in where we need to go. Good. Just another 200 to go. Gotta love the grandchildren. Okay, it's Sunday morning and I've got Kevin coming to render this wall. I just want to tidy up this side, sick of looking at it, and then we'll sort out these trees. That lemon tree needs a serious prune. That's another day, but I shall show you this when it's finished. It's been a long time coming. Looking good, looking good. You can always rely on the weather forecast to tell you what's going to happen. All you've got to do is look at the opposite. A rainbow. Hopefully that's where we're going and I can find a pot of gold. 226 diesel. Woo! Although it has come down a little bit because I paid about 240 I think the other week. Okay, the wall's done up there. We're getting the conduit in there. And round here we have rendered this part, and this side, and this side is done. Looking good. I think I've shown you this bit actually. That needs to be done. Yeah, so we're getting there. Conduits all going everywhere, running around. We'll pin these up properly once we get them all set. Put them on little clamps, and now I'm going to sort out these. The rain has stopped, so we can continue. So basically that's what it looks like. I'm going to cut these ones and then get them ready for gluing. Right here. Here. Maybe it does. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. 3 more to do. Okay, that's them all cut. Tomorrow I'll stick them down. I haven't got time today because I've got to go to the vet. Little Miss Moneypenny needs to go to the vet because she seems to have a swollen jaw. We know what it is, it's an infection, but the antibiotics aren't sorting it out, so I need to go. Tomorrow's another day. Excellent, good. And the sun came out, which is happy days. Good, good, good.